With a wrench, is that good? Yeah, well, it's not good, but perfect. Let's play Elizabeth. Hello and welcome to Hula Noob. Today I'm going to play a game by Noel Malware, and this looks and sounds super cool. This is a visual novel about murdering people, love, and perfection. Lots of blood and violence. Ooh, yes. It's 30 minutes long. Ah, I love it. A visual novel of 30 minutes. That's my sweet spot. And the visuals are pixel art. Oh my god. That's just everything I love. And this is in French and English, so I'm not going to do it in French because I do not know the French. So let's see how the English version is. And man, I'm looking forward to all the violence. This game contains abject ideas and disturbing images. Please be advised. Yes. Well, we're on this channel, so you know what you're into. Elizabeth. There we go. Options, language. Language. Up, down, interact. Main menu. Ooh. Alright. I write each sentence 600 times. No, that's not right. I write 600 times each sentence. No, that's not right either. Ooh, okay. Each time I write 600 sentences. 600 sentences I write each time. 600 times I write each sentence. This? Yes. That's good. That's better. The first sentence is the most important. The rest is repetition. Each time I write 600 sentences. That's good. At first I wanted to write something else. Have you ever killed an animal? No, that's not right. Have you ever killed a human being? No, that's not it. Okay. Good. Oh, wow. I don't want to do either. Okay, so just detach me from the protagonist because I have no intention of doing anything of those two. But let's go. Look, it's not a political decision, you know, it's just the first option. I'm going to kill a man. I like it. That's better. You see? But each time I write 600 sentences, as long as things aren't perfect, I don't know how to stop. A man, that's good. Or maybe it's not perfect. Is killing a man good? I don't think it is. No, that's not perfect. So I start over. Oh, shit! Oh. No, let's go with perfect. I like it. That's better. But each time... Okay. That is so... This is so interesting. Ah, yes, that's good, I guess. Perfect. I'll kill a man then. Oh, man. Well, that's how you become an accomplice. Very easily. A month ago I was on a bridge. The bridge of suicides. About to jump. I've never had any luck in love. Have you ever killed an animal? No. Well, an insect, yes. Look, if I say no, I say yes. Because obviously also I eat animals, so... Again, I'm an accomplice to murder. Yes, me never. Except small animals that don't matter. Well, they do. I feel bad, even for the small ones. Fleas, flies, slugs using salt. Oh no, don't do that. That's horrible. Never the ones that look you in the eyes. Well, slugs have eyes. Really cute ones, like the little wop wop. Animals have souls, you know. Is that a weird question? No, I don't think so. She said it was a weird question. That's... I mean, it depends on the context. What were you talking about before? That's crucial to know to determine if it was a weird question. If you talked about, like, cheese plates and then you were like, you know that animals have souls, right? Then I'd be like, oh, that's a weird question. But if you were talking about souls in general, then it's like, yeah, that's a very valid thing to say right now. Yeah. She looked away. She said it's not the kind of question you ask on a first date. Again, it depends on the context. Also, how long the date lasts. The first date I had with my husband, I think it lasted more than 4 hours, so we talked a lot. You get a lot of stuff in there, you know. I was devastated. I don't know. Seems to me it's a meaningful question. Well, it's not that meaningful. Also, was it a question? I've never had any luck in love. I wanted things to be perfect. After that first date, I never saw her again. You weren't a good fit, obviously. Neither her nor anyone else. What is this? I can't make out what it is. They didn't answer anymore. Is that the phone? But it's destroyed. I called thousands of times. I couldn't stand leaving things like that unachieved. Ew. That's not what you do. If she doesn't want you to date you afterwards, just leave her be. I crossed the barrier on the bridge of suicides. I've never had any luck in love. And then, as I was about to jump, lonely and sad, you entered my life. Me? I hope not. You sound like someone I would not get along with. Too serious for my liking. Elizabeth. Okay. Oh, jeez. I'm going to kill a man and things are going to be perfect. No! And to make things even more perfect, I'm going to kill a man. Oh, ooh. It's a weird thing. And I don't know. I mean, it's not our first... Well, it might be our first date if you're a first-time viewer of this. But personally, and it's a very subjective thing. It's a weird thing. It's a thing you only think about when you watch a lot of, you know, thrillers and horror movies and maybe have read a few too many books about serial murderers. But I think killing with a hammer is always... It makes me really, really uncomfortable because it's a huge violent tool, you know, and it immediately, like, if there's enough power behind it, it can, I don't know, the damage, I don't know, it makes me, I can't even describe why, but I think it's the massive power behind it, you know, and the way, how much it can just destroy a human body. That just really... So I don't want that. Fishing wire is horrible, but it might be... I mean, it depends how efficient he is. Like, does he want to kill someone without any pain, or does he want to go into the pain? Like, do we want to pick something where the pain is reduced? Which is a weird thing to say, because I honestly don't know which would be. Let's use fishing wire. With fishing wire, is that good? Yeah, let's go with it. I don't want to go with a hammer. No, it makes me... Even having to decide this in a visual novel, I don't want to do this. Perfect. It's a very good visual novel so far, because I'm feeling incredibly uncomfortable, and I don't like the protagonist. That night, I was on a bridge about to jump. I heard your voice for the first time. Don't jump. I turned around. Here you were. Your sad face lit by the moon. Leave me alone. I want to die. I've never had any luck in love. No, you don't understand. You got the spot wrong. From here, you'll just break your legs. You pointed your finger and said, so that things are perfect. You have to jump from there. I got off the bridge. We spoke. For hours, we spoke of the sentences we write 600 times. You and me. So that things are perfect. We walked along the bridge of suicides. On the streets and boulevards. We had dinner. Have you ever killed an animal? Yes, but never with my own hands. Or maybe animals that don't matter. Never the ones that look you in the eyes. We looked each other in the eyes. Ooh. It was perfect. And now, I'm going to kill a man with fishing wire and things are going to be perfect. And to make things even more perfect, I'm going to kill a man. Oh my god. In a building lobby, in an alley, in a park? Let's go with a park. If I were to die, I think in a park would be kind of nice. In the nature. Not that I want to die. You know, if any creepy stalkers are out there, no. No. Park or not, I don't want to die. In a park, is that good? Yes, that's good. Perfect. I'm going to kill a man with fishing wire in a park. And things are going to be perfect. Like any other night after dinner, he leaves the building. Like any other night. That's her, by the way, the red one. So he's in a... Is she made up? It sounds like she's made up. Like any other night, he greets Mr. Lloyd. How are the grandchildren? He walks 5 steps and crosses the street. The grandchildren are fine. He turns onto the avenue, like any other night. He stops at Fields, the lacquered wood clock. He quickens his pace down the avenue to the boulevard. He's nervous. He doesn't know why. He's nervous. He stands in front of the park. He's thinking of the clock. He turns around. Someone's here. He goes faster now. He's scared. He quickens his pace. He's scared. I hear his heart. Things are perfect. Ooh. He has no time to scream. Just a gasp. Just for a second. That's it. As simple as that. But I hear a scream. It's more of a moan than a scream. The man, he's not quite dead. Despite the wire almost severing the neck. Ooh. Yeah, it's quite brutal, right? I didn't... Shit! He doesn't die completely. It's his soul. He can almost scream. His small animal soul. He screams. It's leaving. And I pull harder and harder on the fishing wire. It takes several seconds, several years, so that finally he stops screaming. Oh! There he lies at my feet. Head hanging down, almost torn off by the wire. And I'm covered in blood. A cry in the distance. A witness in the park. There are people hiding in parks. Yeah, get me to jail, man. I deserve it. Sirens. No. Elizabeth. No. Things are not perfect. Things are not perfect. Things are pathetic. Unable to stop, I cry and run away. Elizabeth. I hear your voice. Your whispering voice. Each time I write 600 sentences. As long as things aren't perfect, I start over. Next time, yes, next time. Things will be perfect. Oh, I don't want to kill someone else. Okay. One more. I will one more. This is really cool. This is super cool. Okay. We'll get to the point where I will deviate. And then I will give my review. I'm going to kill another man. Oh, it's you. No, that's not right. Oh. This time I'm going to kill a woman. What? No, that's still not right. Oh, that's cute. It's a little French. Okay. That's still not, I'm going to kill a woman. I like it. It's simpler. Is it? Each time I write 600 sentences. As long as things aren't perfect, I don't know how to stop. This time, things are going to be perfect. A woman, is that good? I guess. Perfect. 2 years ago, a teenager killed a female hitchhiker. Just like that. No reason. He just wanted to experience the feeling. Oh! Have you ever killed a human being? No. Why did I go to this one? What's wrong with me? No. Me never. Not even human being that don't matter. They don't... Jesus. It's so... Oh! What? Who are we talking to here? Is it the Tories? Is it the Conservatives? Yeah? Who am I talking to? Is that a weird question? That's a weird question, okay? Especially with, like, people that don't matter. Yes, I think so. That's exactly what the judge said. He looked away. He said it's not the kind of question you ask on a first date. Oh, it's her now. Is it Elizabeth? The teenager was devastated. He didn't know. It seems to him it was a meaningful question. I had so much luck in love. Wait, so the teenager was devastated that he killed someone because he just wanted to see how it is, and then they realized what they did. Elizabeth, after that first date, we saw each other again. On the streets and boulevards, we walked for hours. We spoke. And then, just as I was about to marry you, you had that odd look. It's so interesting that this continues. Oh, Elizabeth, I'm going to kill a woman. She's ill! And things are going to be perfect this time. Does she want you to kill someone? Is that it? And to make things even more perfect, I'm going to kill a woman. With a rusty nail? What the fudge? With what? Well, let's take the wrench, I guess. It's horrible, but that is just... Damn. With a wrench, is that good? Yeah, well, it's not good, but perfect. Perfect, Elizabeth. Belle Elizabeth. Your deeper cheeks, darker circles under your eyes, your thinner legs. I could not watch you die. I had to do something. Well, what does it help to kill someone? She won't... They say it's my heart, my love. They said it's not perfect. I need your help. It has to be you. It has to be perfect. Like killing a small animal with a soul. Jesus, what's up with you two? Oh, Elizabeth, I'm scared. I'm scared I understood too well. You wanted me to do it. You wanted me to end your life. Like killing a small animal with a soul? I heard the doctors. I listened when they whispered. That's her heart. It's not perfect. Take mine. Take my heart. But they had that odd look. They said it wasn't perfect. I had to do something. I tried, Elizabeth. I failed. It wasn't perfect. There was no soul left in this one. I'll start over, Elizabeth. I'll find you a heart, a perfect one, and you'll live. I'm going to kill a woman and things are going to be perfect this time. With a wrench and things are going to be perfect. And to make things even more perfect, I'm going to kill a woman. In an abandoned house, I guess? Jeez, in an abandoned house, is that good? Yeah, let's go with it. Perfect. Things will be perfect. I don't want this. I don't want to be put in the shoes of a killer. Abandoned houses are the most beautiful thing in the universe. They are perfect. If I was being brave, I would write a book about abandoned houses. An encyclopedia. There would be houses abandoned for decades. Abandoned houses that used to be school. Abandoned houses that became crack houses. Abandoned houses that are scary. Not that far from Jefferson, there's this abandoned house I like. A scary one. At least 5 stories high. Maybe more. But there's people. The most beautiful floor is the cellar. The homeless floor. Homeless people living in a cellar like small animals with a soul. Jesus. Or is it the other way around? Good lord. Maybe on the other side of the planet there are small animals with a soul that sleep in homeless beds? I don't know. She sleeps here almost every night. No. Like a small animal with a soul. That's horrible. It's her home in a way. I can hear her heart. She's dreaming. Don't. No. A month ago, a teenager was convicted. He had killed a female hitchhiker just like that for no reason. Said he wanted to know what it felt like. Then turned himself into the police. During the trial, the judge demanded death. Death by crushing the skull with a wrench. The crowd was applauding, screaming. That's perfect. Things are perfect. She screams, but it's too late. That's it. As simple as that. But I hear another scream. As the face becomes a puddle of blood. She doesn't scream. But I hear another scream. A scream that doesn't come from the puddle of blood. There's someone in the cellar. Another homeless man looking on with bewildered eyes and screaming. Like it's a bad dream. I hit his head with all my might with my wrench. Can you just start looking if there's people around when you go on a murder spree? Is that really, like, first time? Yeah, I guess that happens, but second time? Jesus, dude. 2 screams. 2 homeless. The homeless, they come and they come dans la maison. Dozens of them. Yeah, kill him! Do it! Hundreds. No. And I strike again and again. Oh my god! Until I swim in blood. Until I drown in blood. Until I pass out. Jesus Christ. When I wake up, they're still there. Jeez. Dozens, hundreds of them. Soulless corpses. They've lost their souls, Elizabeth. Oh, things are not perfect. Things are not perfect. I leave the house, clothes covered in blood. Things are pathetic. And while I walk on the bridge of suicides, I hear your voice, your whispering voice. Each time I write 600 sentences, as long as things aren't perfect. I start over, soon. Things will be perfect. Okay, a third time. I think it said 30 minutes. I write 100 sentences 6 times. No, that's not right. I write 6 times 100 sentences. Oh, that's not right either. Okay, let's do this. Each time I write and seek on dread sentence. Seek on dread sentence I write each time. Seek on dread times I write each sentence. Yes, that's good. That's better. The last sentence is the most important. Seek on dread times I write each sentence. That's good. In the end I wanted to write something else. Things are always perfect. No. Nothing is always perfect. No, that's not it. I don't want to kill someone. I don't know if that's better, but seek 100 times I write each sentence. As long as things aren't perfect, I don't know how to stop. I want to start over. One last time. A perfect heart, like a small animal with a soul. A man that's perfect. Men have souls sometimes. 3 years ago, I was on a bridge. Were you about to jump? Just like that, for no reason. Just wanted to know what it feels like. Have you ever wondered what it feels like? Oui. No. Every day, my love. I want to die. I want to know what it feels like. I lived too long. I'm tired. I need you. So that things are perfect. You get it? Don't worry, Belle Elizabeth. I'm going to kill a man. With acid? With a nailed bat? Oh. I was thinking of the animal and was like, that's needlessly complex, but that's the Negan way. With a chainsaw? No. No, not acid. No, I don't. No, I don't like it. Let's go with the Negan way. I guess if it's good enough for Negan, then it's good enough for me. And I'll offer you a soul. And things are going to be perfect. I have like goosebumps, but not the good kind. It's more like the oh. Elizabeth, it's all my fault. So far I've been pathetic. But you took my hand in your hand. That's not you. It's difficult. Like killing a small animal to steal a soul. Oh, Elizabeth, this time, the last time, things will be perfect. I'm going to kill a man. Oh, it's all crowded. Oh, finally he gets got. Okay, where are we less likely to traumatize a lot of kids? I guess the department store. I mean, funfair, that's just, you know, crowded street. Let's go with the department store. And things are going to be perfect. In department stores, you can't recognize people. Well, you can. They're perfect. They're in disguise. I did not know. Like Santa's elves. Interesting. Well, it's not really interesting, it's just weird. Big elves and little elves bustle between the shelves. Of course. That's why I'm invisible. I get it now. I don't. But I'm not Elizabeth, so it's okay if I don't get it. I put on my Santa's costume? When does it play? That is very important to know. I mean, for sure. Even Elizabeth's like, okay, I guess. You do you, mystery murder man? This way no one can recognize me. That's right. On Jefferson, there's this huge department store. Elves of all sizes. I want to laugh. Shush. I don't want the elves to hear me laugh. Shush. Okay. I want to scream like the elves that scream. Elves beaten with a bat. Elves slip everywhere. Elves slip. When we beat them with the bat, they're full of souls. And it's the most beautiful thing in the world. One by one, the elves turn red. And I hear sirens, sirens that hurt me. I want to come home. That's pathetic. Elizabeth, tell me it's perfect. Tell me it's perfect this time. Tell me why. I hear your voice, your whispering voice. No, that's not perfect. Why aren't things ever perfect? I've killed men and women. I've killed with fishing wire. I've killed with a wrench. I've killed with a nailed bat. I've killed in a park. I've killed in an abandoned house. I've killed in a department store. And each time, everything was pathetic. Nothing was perfect. Belle Elizabeth. Help me. I throw myself at your feet, Belle Elizabeth. I tear your sheets apart. I howl at the moon. I'm crying between your legs. Take my heart, Elizabeth. Take my soul. Help me, Belle Elizabeth. Help me. Elizabeth, that night we were on the bridge of suicides. I heard your voice for the last time. You were here. Your angel face lit by the moon. You laughed and said, "Do you remember? A month ago I wanted to die, so that things would be perfect. But what did I know about perfection? Me, whose very heart wasn't even perfect. I did not know what it was to live with a soul in your heart, like a small animal. I did not know it was that perfect, until you offered me yours. Doctors say it was a miracle. They say my heart is perfect now, but I know it's your love. Oh, Elizabeth, you are right. What did you know about perfection? What did we know? 600 times we wrote each sentence. As long as things weren't perfect, we didn't know how to stop. We wanted to be like angels, Elizabeth. But I know now. Is he killing her? Now that you took my soul, I know where the devil lives. I know what must be done. I know things will never be perfect. The last sentence is the most important. And I took your adored neck in my hands. And I squeezed, squeezed, squeezed. Until your face was blue. Until your eyes popped out of their sockets. Elizabeth, Belle Elizabeth, Belzebeth. One last time I heard your voice, your still whispering voice. Belzebeth, that's Beelzebub, or the Satan. 600 times I write each sentence. As long as things aren't perfect, I start over. Ooh. Damn! That was super impressive. That was, it made me so uncomfortable, which is, I think, 100% what this game was going for. Like, this wasn't, you know, there's different types of horror. You know, there's entertaining horror, there's like the creepy stuff, there's the one that really goes under your skin, and then there's the one that's just fucking disturbing on a level that's like haunting. And I think this was it. It was beautifully written, great translation, and I love the visuals, especially the blurriness of them. They really helped, and the little effects, you know, with the shaking and everything, like this, I guess, murderous haze, you know, where everything is just a patchwork because you're so, I don't know, in the killing spree haze or whatever. I like the idea of starting over 3 times. I know, it was so cool. It was really cool. It was very depressing, you know, very, very dark, so dark. Oh my god, you know, my heart breaks for all those people. And it was very fantastic in a fantastic genre sense, because obviously you cannot commit mass murder in a department store and still go back to your bay, you know, to Sweet Talk. Although I'm not quite sure, the chronological line might be, you know, weirdly out of order, or it's all in his head or something. But that's the interesting thing, that you don't really know what is real, what is imagined, you know. It's like a fever dream. Very well done. Just all in all, just beautiful. Beautiful work, because, I mean, this is art, in my opinion, because for me, art is something that elicits emotions. Whether they're negative or positive doesn't really matter, you know. But it's something where you, like, feel a certain way, where you have very intense feelings when you see it, when you hear it, when you read it or watch it. You know, where something happens within you, and this was definitely it. Like, I will think about this a long time. Yeah. How about the viewers? How did you like it? I don't really want to go too much into an interpretation here, but you're super welcome to do so, because for me it actually works as a more a weird poetic fever dream. That's my, I know, my preferred analysis, that this is not like something that actually literally happened just like it was told, but more that it was a weird person who was very lonely and who made a lot of this up. But maybe her death, Elizabeth's death, might have even been real, but the rest was maybe, you know, like in a dream, in a desperation to save her or whatever, they made this up, these stories, to steal the souls and everything. I'm not quite sure, but I like personally, I prefer the interpretation that it's a mixture of what was real and what wasn't. So It's more psychological horror, and usually I'm not the biggest fan, but this was really cool. Just beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. Anyways, if you're new to this channel, you know, I play a lot of indie horror games. I do like my short visual novels and interactive fiction. So if you liked what I did just now, you know, how I sounded, and the motions I made and everything, you know, then feel free to subscribe. And I promise you, if we are on a date and I ask a weird, awkward question and you're like, ew, that's a weird question, I feel uncomfortable now, and then you don't communicate with me afterwards anymore, I will not write you thousands and thousands of times, or will try to call you over and over again. I will get the drift, you know, it's okay, it's fine. Like, we weren't a match, it's totally cool. Also, I'm married, so we'll probably never have that first date, but that's neither here nor there. So subscribe! Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful murder. No, don't, please. Just, you know, just for me, try not to murder anyone today. So, see you next time. Bye. This is my self-recorded outro song, so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's play.